Hello, 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 beloved souls. Thank you for coming back and joining me. So, I'm not really sure what this reading is about. The unicorns wanted to come. And I was like, okay, so here we are. So happy and beloved, soulful day. I don't even know what day I'm going to be posting. Today, it might be later. I don't know what's happening. The unicorns have to say. Unicorn portal. Focus your light. Listen for a message. I find that beautiful. So we just had a message. I just did a reading for the Divine Masters actually, and they were guided to listen more, right? To speak less and listen more. Big guidance for everyone, right? All of our talents, all of our gifts, everything that we need is already within us, right? And a lot of these things are dormant just because we have like the mental chatter of our freaking ego and people outside of us like talking all the time. But if we get still and we get quiet and we go into the center of our hearts and we tap into that, realizing we are the temple and God resides within us, we have access to all of that. So we're being really guided right now to just sit and still and let this magic, let this transformation be birthed through you. And you can get that and you can access that through stillness because then you can hear more clearly that in which you're being guided, right? That in which is going to light up your soul, that in which is going to bring you to your happily ever after, that in which is going to have you step forward in your light and your truth, right? Of being service to humanity, of being a beacon of light and of love. That all happens when we can get still and we can get quiet, right? Look at this beautiful, beautiful doorway here, right? And I love the fact that there's two unicorns, right? So it's another message too for coming into union with like your soul family, your soul tribe, your soulmate, maybe even your twin flame, right? The camaraderie and knowing that like you have, sorry, you have support, right? You have love. And there's, look at that light, right? By the nose, right? It's beautiful light coming in, just shining. And unicorn horns are known for what? Healing, right? Really therapeutic healing energy coming in for you. And it wants to be activated and come through. You get still and listen and let it come forth, right? Some of you are healers, and that's why this is coming up too. That is being activated within you, your healing gifts and abilities. For some of you, you're going to be working with lights. Some of you, your healing is in the beauty and the art that you create, right? So you see how we have like a beautiful flower arch, right? So you see that like weddings, right? And beautiful gardens and gazebos. Like, don't think being a light worker is literally just those of us that are like doing readings and working with energy and crystals and stuff like that. Like, no, like your beauty, your joy, your light, your love is your life. That's your work, right? And so for some of you, you're creating beautiful landscapes, right? Your florists, your painters, your speakers, like let your art be your light. And if you get still and listen, these things can be birthed through you. And so for some of you, that's what the moment is. It's the time to get still and go back to your art and let it come out. Your poetry, your songs, your dancing, whatever it is that brings life to your soul, right? That really feels good from the inside out. That's the guidance. Journaling, just getting quiet and letting it come through you. Amazing. Oh, the violet flame. Invoke the cosmic diamond violet flame. Transmute all that is not love. I work with the violet flame on a daily basis with Archangel Raphael, Saint Germain, and Lady Amethyst. Obviously, also big, powerful energy, right? The violet color is in our crown chakra, right? So that connects us all the way to the heavens, to our soul stars, to our divine, right? To divinity, whatever you choose to call the God of your understanding. And so to have that energy cleansing and clearing your body is transmuting any vibrations that are not of love or above, right? Into love, or it's sending it back to where it goes, right? But it's transmuting all that's not loving, all that is, all those negative thoughts, all those distorted beliefs, all those doubts and fears. However, fear shows up, because fear is obviously the opposite of love. However, fear shows up, this energy is there to help support you to release that, right? And so, as a walking transmuter of energies, right, as I'm going throughout my day, I know that where I go, that my light is transmuting energy, and I know that I'm changing the vibration wherever I go. But at the end of the day, I don't want to keep all of that on me, right? So I do what I have to do with meditation wise, but I also use the violet flame to completely cleanse my energies and restore me back to my divinity, restore me back to balance, so I'm not bringing all those heavy energies around with me, right? And so I also use this in healing work when I work with people, right? To help cleanse their energies and to help cleanse mine as well. So this is coming in to really support you and cleansing your energy, really support you in this transformation that you're going through, as your skills and your gifts are being activated. Really like surrounding and supporting you and activating again this really your crown chakra and the higher chakras, letting you tap into your intuitive gifts. But you're not going to know that if you're not still, if you're not quieting the chatterbox in your mind, right? You have to get still, you got to get quiet so that when these gifts are coming through, you can receive them, right? You want this area cleared so you can receive. You want to receive your intuition. You want to get your gifts activated. You want to know that you're directly connected to source, right? At all times. And that if you feel anything that's in discord, anything that's not loving, right? Anything that's not from love or above and that's coming at you, you know you have this tool to surround you. I like to take the violet flame from my third eye, and if I have like a negative thought, I think Archangel Michael bought this medicine in. But if I have like a negative thought, like I'll see it in like a bubble, like almost like in a comic book, you see like words in a bubble. I'll see it like in a bubble before me, and if I see myself like on a freaking rampage of something negative, I'll like take the violet flame and like shoot like a laser at it. Be like, "Boop, boop. Nope, you're better than that. Nope, clean up your vibration, clean up your vibration, clean up your vibration. Like girl, you know better. Get that shit out of here. Go do something loving for yourself. Go have fun. Go watch a comedy. Go dance. Go make some delicious food. Like, get the fuck out of your head. Cut it out. Bad, bad, bad. Very therapeutic. All right, unicorns. Love it. I didn't know what this was. Let's do it. Unicorns got. Hey, oneness. Ooh, energy again. Look for the common humanity. Invoke Lemurian light. Again, coming back to this card, right? You're not alone. Right? You're not alone. It's time to call in your soul tribe. It's time to call in your soul family. It's time to remember that you are not only walking on this physical plane, but that your soul is always connected to the higher realms and that you're surrounded. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, your galactic star family, the unicorns, the dragons, the fairies, like they're all coming in to support you, to remind you that you're not alone. And also to remind you that you're not alone and just like they're here to support you, you're out here to support others, whether that's on this realm or in the others, but we are one, we are connected, right? And so it comes a responsibility when you are aware that you're connected to every brother and sister that you see on this planet, right? Every sentient being has value, right? Is worthy, is a creation of the Most High, just as you are valuable, worthy, unique, deserving, loved, appreciated, right? And so, from that understanding, as we're activating our gifts and we're becoming one with ourselves, right? When you are able to be in a place of love, that's all you can give, right? Like when you are love and you remember that you are love and you remember that you are light, that's all that you can do. That's all that you can offer to the world because you realize that they are you and you are them. So you just want to pour love and light into everything because that's what you are and that's what you want to receive. So it's just a give and take of love and light. And this is a reminder of that, right? Look at all the light connected, right? The beautiful seed of life that's expanding, expanding, expanding. This healing energy of the unicorn going right into that, right into the hearts of everything. We're healing our hearts and taking ourselves to the next level and bringing everyone back into community, back into love through the healing of our hearts. When our hearts are healed, when we can really, really, truly love ourselves, then from that space of love, of unconditional love, we can give and receive that from others, right? You cannot expect unconditional love from someone else when you can't even unconditionally love yourself. And you cannot give unconditional love to someone else if you don't unconditionally love yourself. You can't give what you don't have. You have to completely fall madly in love with yourself, so much so that you're able to just love because that's who and what you are. You're the flesh and blood embodiment of love. Walk in that, be that, feel that. You are love, you are loved, and you are loving, right? You are so divinely loved, so magically loved. Every second, every instance of your existence, from premortal to postmortal. So, so loved. It's just time for you to remember that and remember your light and step into this. You got big support coming in with the unicorns, Archangel Zadkiel, and the violet flame. I think I saw an owl too, right? Indicating, look at that. We got the owl indicating wisdom coming through for you as you're doing this, right? Squirrels about preparation and gathering, right? I think that's the hummingbird too, with messages coming in. So you're gonna start to hear some messages coming in, right? I think that's a badger, which I'm pretty sure represents like perseverance, right? So wisdom is coming in, things are being prepared for you, you're starting to gather knowledge, right? You need to get still in silence so that when these messages are coming in, these messages, you're getting shit ready, right? You're opening your heart, you're tapping into your heart, you're cleansing, you're listening, you're getting quiet. That's the preparation, right? Wisdom will come in, but they're going to come in through messages that are not always going to be in your face, right? Look how small that is and how light it is compared to all the other colors, right? You can barely even see it, but it's there. Hummingbirds do what? Up, down, back, forth. Like they can move in all different directions. So your messages are going to come in a variety of way, and it's not always going to be the same. But if you stick with it and you have the perseverance, right, this badger, and you remember that you have the support of the whole angelic realm, and you know that you can just transmute anything that doesn't feel loving out of your system, you're going to get a lot of wisdom and knowledge and understanding in these coming days. A lot of that is coming forth for you right now. Big, it's big, it's big. A lot coming in. Pure intention. Find clarity. Surrender your ego. What did I say? You gotta quiet the mental chatterbox. You gotta quiet the mental chatterbox. Like, remember your whys, right? Remember your whys. Like, this is the moment to get still, get silent, and go into your heart with everything, right? Really understand, like, how you feel on the inside level. Look at this heart energy, right? Right in the heart chakra. Beautiful. It's pink. I don't know if you can see it. Beautiful pink, right? Like a beautiful rose quartz almost sitting right there in the heart chakra. And then look above, right? So you see the diamond. The diamond above the head, right? Do you see the geometry? Sorry, it looks blurry in the light. There's just a beautiful sense of like activating your Merkaba, right? Again, with this crown chakra area, like a lot of healing is going to be coming to this crown chakra, right? And it's going to be activated. A lot of crown chakra healing is being activated and a lot in the heart chakra. It's going to be two big switches. And look how they're connected, right? You see the heart going straight up into the crown. Like they're connected. You have to open this area up in order to access this, right? You have to open up your heart. You have to be willing, you have to be aware to step into this truth. You have to be willing and aware and ready to walk through that portal. Because if you do, you can walk through that portal with the trust of God, with your heart open. You're gonna get these amazing blessings, these amazing gifts of coming. There's something here inside of that for you that's big, that's transformative. It's gonna be really powerful. It's amazing. If they have anything else. Any other messages? One more card if you want. Now we're gonna wrap it up. Hey, that's funny. When I said it was a book, this is the card at the bottom. That's hilarious. Expand your casual chakra. Enter the unicorn kingdom. Stargate of Lyria. Look at this once again. Open your heart chakra. And let's not just look. Look at where it is and look how it shoots up, right? Through the crown to the soul star. There is a big, big gateway portal doorway opening up for you if you are willing to open your heart and step through it. Like, there are gifts, there are blessings, there's healing, there's transformation, there's look at this, there's eights in the background, right? There's abundance and prosperity coming in for some of you. The rainbow, right? The promise, a blessing, like a real true magical blessing. For some of you, it's going to be like a wish come true. It's going to feel like that. It's going to feel powerful. We have that green energy too, right? Green is the color of the heart chakra, right? Archangel Raphael. So there's a lot of healing energy coming in with these beautiful unicorns. But it's all here, right? It's in our upper chakra. So we're having a lot of this energy being cleared. From the heart chakra all the way to the soul star. There's so much activity going on here. There's so much. Really get still, really get quiet, and see what's coming through, right? And don't judge the process. Don't rush the process and don't judge the process. Don't like, oh, I didn't see anything, I didn't see anything, I didn't hear anything. Like, just live your life and just be open. Like, okay, I'm willing to give this a try, right? I'm willing to take a chance on myself. I'm willing to listen to my intuition again. I'm willing to have an angel help me. I'm willing to freaking believe in unicorns. You know, like, give yourself a chance and just open up your heart and see what starts trickling in. Because all it needs a little bit. All it needs a little crack. Let the water of love in. I love you. God loves you. Angel surrounds you. Ooh. Sorry. Bottom of the deck. Law of grace. Be your divine essence. Dissolve all in grace. Law of grace. Be your divine essence. Dissolve all in grace. First of all, don't even get me started on the top. Secondary message for twin flames here. But that's a beautiful, beautiful card. Law of grace. Grace is what? Undeserved, unmerited, unearned favor and blessings from the Most High, right? I was guided to listen to Florence Scovel Shinn recently, as I'm in a state of transformation. There's a lot going on with me right now, right? Long story short. And so, of course, this was gifted to me to bring me back to as a reminder that the gift of prophecy and the gift of prayer are gifts that I was given to use, and I need to stop being scared to use them. I was like, first of all, I heard you, Lord. You did not have to raise your voice. And also to understand and to empower myself with these words and understand how using these words and putting things under grace is like a caveat for safety, right? So she tells a beautiful story about how a woman had wanted, had spoken the word about how she wanted to be a recipient of $1,000. And her daughter ended up getting into a car accident, and so they got to be a recipient of $1,000. But the woman didn't give herself the caveat with like under grace. Another story of a gentleman who wanted to get like $600 for something and then like capped himself with his words saying that, and he almost got $1,000 but ended up getting nothing because he ended up capping himself with his words, asking for the 600 as opposed to asking for like abundance to come to him under grace, right? In the most perfect ways. So I'm big with one, watching my words, obviously, always, we always should. But two, really just clearing my heart and knowing that, like, if I'm asking for something, I know it's for the highest good. I know that it's going to benefit others, and I'm asking for it to come to me under grace. Like, I don't want $1,000 if my daughter gets into a car accident, right? But yes, I want $1,000 maybe to, I don't know, move or something, and I want that to come to me under grace. Like, let God's grace, favor, and shine His light upon my life, and then I'll be recipient to it. So it's just another powerful tool coming through for you today, with the violet flame coming through, with the angels and the unicorns coming through, with all this healing energy of your heart chakra and all the way up through your soul star. But to remember that when you are speaking and using your words of power, to ask for things to come to you under grace, right? In divine timing, by divine will, things that are divinely yours, right? Whatever I receive is mine by divine rights. And so I ask for it to come to me under grace in the most miraculous or perfect ways. I ask for these things to come to me under grace in the most miraculous of ways. I ask for these things to come to me under grace in the most perfect of ways, right? Ask for these things to come to you under grace. Whatever is not mine, I do not want. But whatever is meant for me, yes, I do want to receive it. And I ask for it to come to me under grace in the most perfect ways in divine timing. And then I know all is well, right? And so you're giving this tool again, right? Take the things that are not working in your life and give it to grace, right? Even the frustrations. It's not even about the things that you want, but even like, I don't want to feel anger in my heart anymore, right? About the person that broke my heart. I don't want to be resentful towards my employer because they promoted someone else. Lord, give me the grace to release this, right? You take this burden away from me. Forgive me. Forgive my thoughts of anger and resentment. Give me the grace to move forward in love so that I don't have this anger in my heart. This is not who I am, Lord. This is not the truth of who I am. I'm having a moment, right? Use this beautiful energy of grace. You have the power of the Most High flowing all in around through you, right? You're a child of the Most High God. We have dominion over the earth. You have power in your words. Like, speak life over yourself, right? And remember that, yes, you have a responsibility with that because we are all connected. You have a huge responsibility with your words. You have a huge responsibility with your light. So use it and use it well. You have beautiful gifts coming in with divine grace, with the violet flame, with the healing energies of the freaking unicorns from heart chakra all the way up to the soul star, connecting and activating all of your gifts. If you're ready to step into it, the magic will be here for you. All right. I love you. God loves you. Angels surround you. Have the best week of your freaking life. And I'll see you on the other side later.